Peter King, by the way, has the Dolphins missing the playoffs, finishing 9-8 and losing out to the Pittsburgh Steelers in a 3-way tiebreaker involving the Chargers, their week 1 opponent. Okay? So, he put, by the way, it's a fact of life in 2023 American Football Conference. A very good team or two won't make the playoffs. There's so much to like about Miami, particularly after adding Vic Fangio to run the defense. But, man, the landmines at the explosive Chargers in week 1, at Buffalo, at Philly versus Kansas City in Germany, and at the Jets on a short week, at Baltimore late, and, of course, Buffalo and the Jets at home, too. There's all that, plus the drive to keep Tua healthy all season long. I disagree with him. They went 9-8 last year, injury-riddled. If you can stay healthy, and you added Vic Fangio, and you added Long, you added things to your team, maybe Wynn's going to be a better left guard. Maybe Austin Jackson settles down at right tackle. How about Jalen Phillips? Is he going to break out and have 12, 13 sacks? You think that's not going to make a difference? You know what I mean? Christian Wilkins has got to be a motivated mofo. X is completely healthy right now. Eventually, you get back Jalen Ramsey, Cater Coe, who has a year of experience under his belt. I like the running back group. I think it's a really good running back group. The only position that I would tell you, not that it's a downgrade from last year, but it's not an upgrade or it's not really anything special, is tight end. But everything else, I love the receiving core. I think Tua can have an MVP-like season. So I disagree with all of this, man. And you can check out the piece, a couple of Dolphin pieces that are out there on the platform. One, it's funny how I get criticized for being positive about the Dolphins, and then I get criticized for being negative about the Dolphins, because I'm not allowed to be negative or positive, apparently. I'm not allowed to tell you, hey, get rid of Adam Gase and Mike Tannenbaum and fire those guys and hire Chris Greer. I'm not allowed to tell you, hey, Joe Philbin's a terrible hire. I'm not allowed to do those kind of things. And then apparently I'm not allowed to tell you that I think the Dolphins are definitely going to make the playoffs. They're going to win 12 games. They're going to win this division. So I'm not allowed to be negative, and I'm not allowed to be positive. But I'm going to stay on the positive side on this one. Like I did last year, it was just injuries that derailed this season. And I'm not sure why people are not seeing that. And maybe it's because they're just convinced that Tua will not stay healthy. I think he's going to figure it out, not to take the extra hits, not to hold on to the ball too long. But that's just me. I think he's a really intelligent cat, and I think he'll figure this shit out. I really do. I'm sorry. I apologize for being positive. And I think they're going to win on Sunday. How do you like them apples? How come nobody forgets that guy gave up a 28-point lead last year? And, they got to play Baltimore, King says. Have you not seen Tua beat Baltimore twice? One with no coach, one with the coach last year. It's like you tell me, no, but they got to play the Patriots. Tua owns the Patriots. He owns Belichick. He wins with a shitty coach and a shitty team, and with a good team and a good coach. I don't know. I just, this whole thing, it's, you know what it is? I think with Peter King and others, I think you're jaded with the past. And like a lot of you, remember how I told you to let go of the past? I think the Peter Kings of the world can't let go of the past either, to be quite honest. I think that's what's going on. How screwed up is that? But that's fine. Deion Sanders probably has to convince people to let go of the Colorado past And with the win against TCU, I think they started doing that. Well, it's Mike McDaniel's job now. And I guess everybody forgets they were 8-3 before all the injuries. It's funny how people forget how good they were, how good they can be, and how much better they are right now. Interesting how you only take the negative into account, but you don't add the positives. Strange. Strange how that works, huh? Let's measure the Dolphins simply by negatives. That's what Peter King's doing. That's what many others are doing. Let's look at all the negatives or create negatives around you because, oh my God, you got to fear San Diego. You got to fear the Jets. You got to fear Baltimore. Why? Why? Because you said so? You painted a picture there like you got to fear Baltimore. You haven't seen Tua own Baltimore the last 2 years? You know? So that's fine. Paint the negative picture if you want. I'll paint a Picasso, and I'll stay positive on this one because I feel that's what the Dolphins deserve. When they deserve negative, we'll give them negative. When they deserve positive, that's what they're going to get.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.